Hello everyone, I'm Sean Hart with the Powers Company, and today we're going to be talking about how we power our productivity. It's actually a mini-series, and this is the first video out of 3. And why we're doing this is because right now in the manufacturing realm, we're starting to see that our demands have not changed, especially for our food and beverage clients, but yet the hours have lessened to meet that productivity goal due to the sanitation requirements that have been put in place. So when we start to talk about productivity, the first thing that we've got to do is get our line started up. So we're going to be talking, in our mini-series, we're going to be talking about setup, startup, and how we shut down to plan. Today, we're going to be talking about setup. The first thing we need to do at setup is get our setup list put together. You could even call this a pre-flight checklist. What are all the activities and requirements that are needed to ensure that we're going to be able to hit the start button at the time in which it's time to start producing? So for an example, an activity that we may need is that we may need maintenance to come and facilitate a preventative maintenance at 6:45. We're going to want to ensure that we follow up with that step and make sure that's done every day so we know that we're going to have a good startup. Second of all, as we come out of our pre-flight checklist or our setup checklist, and we have all the activities and the resources and the requirements to start up our line, we have to create a measurement. Now, when we start talking about creating a measurement, that's how are we going to follow up and what are the time intervals in which we're going to follow up on those activities. So we need to make sure that we have the start time and the finish time so we can understand, did we meet the plan and were there any variances to that plan? So for example, if you needed meat at a tumbler at 7 a.m., did that activity occur? And if it didn't occur, what caused the variance and what will we correct today to ensure that it doesn't happen tomorrow? So the purpose of this video is to ensure that we have the capability to have a setup startup checklist, we have a way to measure our setup, and then we have a process in which we can identify variances that we can use to correct today for a better performance tomorrow. So thank you for this short video and joining me. Go out there, power your productivity, and remember, startup is everyone's responsibility.